What's going on, guys? Welcome to your FIFA 18 Pro Clubs home. I am bringing you exclusive Pro Clubs information that is in the beta. The beta is of course closed, so I'm not allowed to record any of the gameplay. I will get banned, so that is why there will be FIFA 17 gameplay in the background of this video, but we are talking everything FIFA 18. So this is a three-part series I am bringing you where I'm going to talk to you about the biggest changes and the most influential changes they've brought in onto Pro Clubs. If this video can reach 500 likes, I will upload episode 2 by tonight, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel so that you can find out all of the Pro Clubs information first. This is your home of Pro Clubs for FIFA 18. So I'm going to be talking to you now in episode 1 about the new stat allocation. A slightly different stat allocation system has been added to FIFA 18 Pro Clubs. So you go into the player growth tab as normal on FIFA 17, but instead of being greeted by the wheel, there is a new layout. So on this page you have 3 options. You can have 3 different builds on this page. So you could have your guy set up as a goalkeeper in one, you can have your guy set up as a CDM in the other, you could have him set up in a striker in the third. So you have 3 different options. My 3 are striker, cam and CDM. You obviously choose one of these to play with, so you could go striker one game, but then you come back into the lobby and you can select to play in CDM and move your guy without coming all the way out of the lobby and going back and changing your guy. I'll talk a lot more about the lobby in episode 2. This episode is obviously focused on the stat allocation. Now immediately, I do like this new system because it speeds up the game. It's going to make it a lot easier. Instead of having to back out and maybe change your guy's height and everything, you just have your presets. So everybody has 3 different positions they play. It's kind of rare to find a player who has more positions he plays properly. So I do like the way you can do that. So if I was to move into my top choice, which would be striker, instead of being greeted with the growth wheel, I am greeted with a tab that says traits, attributes and profile. I go into the traits category and it's set up a little bit differently. On screen is a picture of kind of what I mean with that incredibly beautiful sculptured piece of art. As I said, I can't show any of the clips, guys. They will give me a perma-ban and break my face. I kind of need my face. But you have the physical tab, the defending, the dribbling, the passing, the shooting, the pace, and the goalkeeping. It is actually all the same, but there's just a different way that you allocate the points. It's sort of set up in a cobweb fashion, and you can't just go in and put the points at the bottom. You have to build your way down. So if I'm in the dribbling tab and I want to go ahead and get skill moves, I have to actually input 4 or 5 different ones into dribbling until I get to the bottom of that list, and then I can get the 4 and 5-star skill moves. The same applies for shooting. So if you go into the shooting tab, you have to put the stats in, and as you work your way down, at the bottom is finesse shot, and at the other side of the bottom is weak foot 5-star. Now briefly, I will touch on when you create your pro this year round, they have got rid of some of the options that were available to you in FIFA 17. So whereas in FIFA 17 you could choose to be a creator, a finisher, or a target man when you're up front, or if you played in goal you could choose traditional or acrobatic, defender, sweeper or stopper, that feature has completely gone, and I'm very interested to see how they replace that. The tab simply isn't there. I cannot choose to be a striker and play creator. I cannot choose to be a goalkeeper and play acrobatic. It's just gone. Now really, in terms of setting up your pro and the stat allocation, that is everything that I can see on this beta. That has really changed. In terms of what I like and dislike, let's start off with the positives. I really like the fact that it's a clean and easy system. It looks a lot visually more pleasing. Aesthetically, they've done a good job with it. I like that you have to invest more in what you want to be. So if you have to get that weak foot, you can't just allocate 4 skill points to the weak foot trait. You have to put them in to long shots along the way. The same with passing. If you want swerve pass trait, you have to work your way down, putting in the options in curve, in short passing, until you can deserve to be granted that trait. This might make the game feel more balanced. I haven't actually tested it out too much yet, but I'd imagine that's what EA are thinking, so that you can't be a giant centre-back with a 5-star weak foot, amazing dribbling and amazing pace. Coming to my dislikes and apprehensions, I am a little bit worried that they haven't really done anything. They've kind of just made it look like they have by aesthetically changing the menus, but not the actual content. I'm worried about losing that player role. I really liked being a creator striker last FIFA. If I have to play in striker and just be a finisher, will that end up troubling me in my play style? The same as if I wanted to play in centre back, I can't now be a stopper or a sweeper. It just kind of chooses for me. So it's interesting to see how that plays out. Comment down below your opinions anyway, guys. I want to hear what you want me to talk about in these videos. There's going to be many videos to come over the week on FIFA 18. What's your opinion on this new stat allocation? Do you think they're just messing about? Do you think they're tricking us into believing that they've changed it when really they've just changed a few things around but not the actual substance of the game? As I said, guys, episode 2 can be with you tonight. Just smash that like button below the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If this video reaches 500 likes by this evening, I will see you then. Episode 2 will be focused all on the new lobby, which is probably the biggest change that they've made to pro clubs so far since the new player growth system in FIFA 17. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I've been JCC, and I'm out.